Would you look at that? Hey guys, she's all done. It's ready. It's time. Welcome to Map Power Racing. Alrighty guys, now that we've got the little silly intro out of the way, let's have a look around the race shop now that she's done. So I thought the best starting point would be the XF Bay. Now, as pretty much everything on this channel is revolved around this car. This is pretty much where the XF's home is going to be, and where everything will pretty much happen to it. So we've got it up on dolly wheels at the moment. Because pretty much as soon as this video is done, this thing's going to be going up on jack stands. We're going to be ripping it apart and getting it ready to really have an attack at it this year. The goal is to, which I'm going to tell you guys now, 6 track days we want to do this year. We want to do 6 track days. We want to get the thing running perfect and then get it out onto the racetrack to properly race next year in 2025. But yeah, let's show you a little bit around the garage. As you can see, we've got a spot here. So it's a fiberglass bonnet on the XF now. We've changed that. So up there's a couple hanging brackets. I can literally just pick the bonnet up off the car, straight up on the wall and get into it. So that's bay number 1. Bay number 2 will be just here. Now this will be pretty much what it'll be. Is for now, it's just gonna be storage, a parking spot for the Beamer. But eventually, hopefully we have another project car and that'll be where the project car number 2 gets ripped apart. For now, as you guys can see now, when I say the shed is done, I've changed what I was going to do a little bit. We were going to show you it all done with everything in here 100%. But as you can see, it's not 100% all done. It's fundamentally the walls, the ceiling, the floor, the toolbox and whatnot. That's all done. What we haven't done is, there's still little bits and pieces. There's another workbench that's going to come in. There's a pedestal drill, a grinder, a vise, little bits and pieces like that, a tire rack. What I wanted to do is, I thought, let's change it up. Let's show you guys it done. The fundamentals are all done. The roll doors and everything are painted. The roof's painted. All the wiring and done. All the electrical's done. Like, we can use it. I thought, well, if we're going to build cars and we're going to show you upgrades on this and whatnot, let's show you this, the race shop now, how it is. And then let's upgrade it as we go. I didn't exactly know, like I was thinking, I'm like, okay, the XF's here. I'll put this here, this here, this here, this here. I thought that's a terrible idea. Rather than do that, I want to start pulling stuff apart on this and then thinking, you know what, I wouldn't mind having this over here and have this over here. And that's, I think, the best way to do it. So, yes, the shop's done, but it's far from done. There's so much stuff coming. There's stuff on the other side of this roll door that's going to dramatically impact what happens in here. There's stuff over there in the garden shed that impacts what happens in here. So, there's so much stuff we're going to show you. The office, we haven't done anything with. It's pretty much, I've just got my simulator in here for now. And then eventually, one day, we're gonna do in here. But for now, I wanted to get out here done and focus on that so we can actually start getting stuff done on the XF. But there is a plan to do this. Once the XF's done and on the road, in here will get done. But for now, at least I can, oh, he just backed it in. For now, at least I can use the sim, I can get my practice in and I can do what we can. But like even stuff with the sim, there's so much little updates we're going to do with the sim and how we're going to improve that and develop it to be a proper working tool for me. So that's going to be something that we show you and bring you along and make episodes with as well. Pretty much, I want to be doing this full time. I enjoy making these little videos and whatnot. So rather than just show everything done in one video, I thought let's stage it out. Let's get people excited. Let's, like when I build the work, so pretty much, all right, let's go over here. This is the working station. Doesn't look, for whatever reason, doesn't look that big on camera, but it's a pretty good space. I would have killed to have this previously. So this is my main toolbox. That's my the main working bench. I want to eventually build another bench that's going to go here on caster wheels just like this one, and this will be the project bench. So I would like to have 2 tiers and then have another workbench on top. I don't know whether, like, part of me wants to match it so it's timber like this, or maybe make it stainless steel. we'll see. But I want to be able to blow a car apart, put most of the parts under here. I've got storage elsewhere over this way. And then, yeah, I have my Vice on there. I wouldn't mind having my MIG/TIG on here as well. And yeah, have it all out of the way. Have it on cast wheels so I can move it over here when I'm working on something. I can blow it apart. I want to be able to keep that pretty clear. So if I'm working on something during the day, during a project, I've got somewhere I can always go to work. Has to be clear though at the end of the day. This one, not so much, but yeah, I'm gonna find something that we're gonna make into the workbench. What I had planned didn't come to fruition. That bench was fucked. So we'll do an episode when we do that. But moving on, so yeah, we've got my main toolbox. It's pretty much decked out. There's certain tools I want to get. There's certain organization I want to do. I want to make this like an OCD person's wet dream. Oh, where's that? Okay, not good. But yeah, I want when we open this stuff, like it's all sorted and organized and neat and tidy and perfect. So I've got a few things coming for that, and then when we do it, I'll make an episode. Who knows? You might hate it. I don't care. I'm just gonna make stuff that I like doing, and that's what we're gonna do. Also, we've got the 2 big work cabinets. So in here, so I've started with my organization here, got all my nuts and bolts and globes and washers and all that kind of stuff in here. It's all kept away neat and tidy. Got some of my liquids in here, some of my oils, my cleaning products, WD-40. Most of my cleaning products are over here. So cleaning products, towels, microfibers, snow foam, etc. This stuff isn't going to live in here. As I said, we're going to develop the shed and whatnot, and we're going to reorganize stuff. So this stuff's eventually going to have brackets, and it's going to be over here or here or here or anywhere. But that's what we're going to do. As we work on the shed and we use it, we're going to start sorting it out and putting stuff in places. So eventually this bottom half will become just storage. Once again with this one, the bottom half will become storage. Any tool that isn't car related is not going to be in here. This is a race shop. This is my little dream. So any tool that's for the house or for the garden or for anything like that is in the garden shed. All that stuff's going to be in storage tubs stored in the garden shed. I've set it all up already. I've been filtering stuff out of here. I only want my car stuff in here. This is for cars. This is for race cars, project cars, maybe a motorbike. I have the idea. I wouldn't mind doing a motorbike up. But yeah, this is pretty much just my race shop. One other thing with the cabinets, I love the clean, sleek, black look. I was thinking about stickering them up, but I thought, no, I like how it looks all blacked out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sticker bomb the inside of the doors. So I want to try to find heaps of old vintage race stickers and whatnot. I want to sticker bomb it. And we've also got some of our sponsors on here, like Raceworks. You can't beat them. And I started doing this door as well. So yeah, if you got any old race stickers that you don't want or whatnot, hit me up because I wouldn't mind chucking them on here. Also, we've got all our batteries on charge in here. It's all hidden away. We've got our 5.1 surround sound. That's all up like I've showed you in a previous video. It sounds incredible in here.
Is hanging about on there. He's getting some service done on his gutter.
How about that? Not only do I want to work on cars in here, I want to enjoy it while I was in here too. I want to be able to come here and watch racing and enjoy it. But yeah. Alright, let's turn that down.
And then they went on the second push of the button.
Another good thing is too, like I was a little bit worried about the size when I initially looked at it. I was like, oh, it's borderline maybe a bit too small. But with the Beamer in here, I can open the doors on this, open doors on the Beamer, open the doors on the other side, and I can open them on this side. The front bar's not going to stay there. So that's another thing that I want to start figuring out. Like if the front bar's coming off this thing a lot, where can a spot be where it's out of the way, it looks cool, because that's important to me. I want stuff to aesthetically look nice. That's a priority. But yeah, as we work on it and as we start doing stuff to it, I'm going to learn where I do and don't want stuff. I'm probably going to fuck it up too. I'm probably going to put something somewhere and think, that's a brilliant idea. I'm going to work on it for a bit and it'll be a terrible idea. I've got so much space that I can utilize. I think I'm going to put a tire rack here. Once we figure that out, we'll do it. We're going to order quick jacks. Quick jacks are a very big item on the list of the garage that we're going to get. they're going to mount up here and here when they're not in use. And then when we take them down, go under the car, it's up in 2 seconds. Makes life so much easier. I'm not going to get a hoist because it takes up too much room. It's too permanent of a structure. And I think I'll be able to do what I want to do with quick jacks. If I find I need a hoist, then we'll look at getting a hoist. But that's later on down the track. But yeah, for now, I am so happy with it. See, we've got our 2 workshop cabinets there. We've got storage for something above. I don't know what I'm going to put here, but I know I'm going to want to use this space. I'm going to use it for some kind of storage. Tire racks over here, so don't worry about that. There'll be something that's going to go here. We've also got, so in the corner here, we've got another one of our power outlets. We've got a vacuum cleaner, so we can keep everything nice and tidy. It's kind of hidden away, so you don't even notice it. The subwoofer for the surround sounds here, it's all hidden. And yeah, like I said, guys, I am so happy. This is like a childhood dream come true. I always wanted my little, like, from watching videos of Dick Johnson on YouTube when I was a kid, bringing like the XD shell down the driveway to his little garage underneath his house in Queensland, and that's where he built all the cars. I wanted that, and I wanted it to be somewhere fun. I wanted it to be somewhere to hang out, where we can come work on cars and tinker and whatnot, and sit around and enjoy it, watch a bit of racing, watch a bit of sport and whatnot while we're working on stuff. And yeah, I feel like we've ticked that off big time. I am so freaking happy with how this is. I think the inner child in me is stoked with how this is, and I hope you guys are happy with how it is. If there's anything you think that we're missing when it comes to like stuff we need in here, let us know. Let us know what we can do to improve it. Let us know what you like and what you don't like. I'm also going to show you guys stuff that I will do different as well. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm enjoying bringing you guys on this journey. I'm hoping we can really get stuck into making this the best race shop for what it is out there. And then the goal is obviously, let's get out there and use this thing. Once we're doing that properly, let's do another build. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Let's end it with a bit of B-roll, a bit of montage of what we've done. Thanks, guys. Guys, before we go, last but not least, a massive thank you to Bo for helping me rip it all apart, helping me get rid of all the rubbish and whatnot, and the boys at Initial Painting. I wouldn't have been able to do all this without them. And anyone else I've forgotten, thank you so much for making it what it is and getting it to this point it is now. I'm so excited to really start getting into it and using it. But yeah, I'm stoked. I hope you guys are stoked. See you guys on the next episode.